using is the L'Oreal Nude Magique Eau de Teint, and this is in the colour number 2, I believe. I can't really see it, but it's the second to lightest one. Just using a flat kabuki brush. This is the F80 from Sigma, and I'm just blending everything in, and I'm going all the way around my face, also a little bit under my eyes. This is a lovely light foundation, so you can use as much as you want, but I'm still doing a thin layer and just blending it in all the way around my face. There's a lovely silky feel to this foundation. It's really sort of illuminating, so that's what I'm going for. Next, for concealer, I'm going to be using this one from L'Oreal as well, and it's the Lumi Magique sort of highlighter pen, and it's in the colour number 1 light because I really want to highlight under my eyes and really have like an illuminated effect. So I'm just going to twist it and see how much comes out, if anything comes out. Yep. I'm just going to place this under my eyes and then blend it with a brush. As you can see, it's quite a bit lighter than my sort of skin colour, but that's what I'm going for. So going in the inner corners of my eyes as well, because that can be quite blue. Now I'm using the Real Techniques stippling brush, just this one, just to dab and sort of blend everything into my foundation. Right, so I'm just going to set everything, my foundation, my concealer, with just a matte clear powder. This is the Stay Matte from Rimmel, and it's just a pressed powder that's transparent, and I'm using a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to lightly dab it around all of my face, not too much. I don't really want to look too matte and fake, but I still want to hide that little bit of shine, so mostly in the T-zone actually that I'm just placing this. Okay, now for bronzer, I'm using this one from Kevyn Aucoin, and it's called Tropical Days. And it's a lovely sort of multi-gradient, if that's even a word, bronzer. So there's loads of different colours, and first I'm going to use the darker bit and then the lighter bit to use as a highlighter. So the darker bit I'm just going to place onto my cheekbones and also a little bit underneath just to contour my face. Also on my temples as well. Now for blush, I'm using this one from Bourjois, and it's a nice natural one. It's in the colour 95 Rose de Jaspe. I'm not using anything too pink or too crazy, just because I want to keep my face quite bronzed and not add too much pink, but I'm still going to add just a tiny bit just to give me a bit of a healthy flush to my cheeks. So just a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. Right, so moving into the eyes, I'm going to be using the Naked palette. I thought I'd keep it quite simple, and I want to use like loads of golds and bronzers, so I mean it's really easy to just use the Naked palette. So the first colour that I'm going to use is called Half Baked, and it's the lovely golden one in the middle. I'm just going to apply this all over my lid as a base colour, and it is going to show through most of the time. It is sort of going to be like my base colour. So next I'm going to use a small domed brush, and I'm going to use the colour Smog. It's the second one up. It's a lovely bronzy one, and I'm just going to place this in my crease. I'm doing sort of a thin line now, and then I'm going to be using a big fluffy brush to blend it. So I'm going right into my crease, right where you see that natural shadow. I'm just using the, what's it called, MAC 224, just to blend it out. And I'm also going to place a little bit of Dark Horse into my outer corners, just a little bit, just to deepen the colour a little bit, and I'm not really going to blend it that much. And also I'm going to put this on under my eyes, just in the outer corners as well, just to add a bit of definition. Then I'm just going to add a touch of the lighter colour version just to highlight my eyes a little bit. So I'm placing this under my brow bone and also in my inner corners. So for my black line, I'm going to use this felt tip pen, which is the Bombshell, that's the brand, and I got this in my glossy box. Never tried it before, so we'll see how it goes, but it's just basically a really sort of fat felt tip pen. So I'm just going to do a line on the top and do a bit of a flick in the outer corners. I'm going to apply some mascara. This is the Rimmel Scandaleyes. I'm just going to do one coat on the top, and then I'm going to apply my fake lashes. These lashes I have here are quite long, but they're sort of thin, so they're not too thick. They don't look too obvious, but they add a lot of length and a lot of volume as well. I really like these ones. So finally I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows a little bit using the MAC Omega eyeshadow, but I'm not doing them too strong because the eyes are obviously quite big and bold, so I'm just doing a little bit. Now for the lips I'm going to use a lovely matte red lipstick. This is from Lipstick Queen and it's called Red Sinner. I'm just going to apply it straight onto my lips. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this makeup look, if you don't, tell me if you want to see more Get Ready With Me videos, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!